is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we have Money Games Part 3 by Ren. Guys, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded a Ren video in like 2 weeks. So I've been pretty busy. I've been trying to get the NF streams done, try to catch up for the EP. Now I'm on the EP, so I'm going to be recording reaction videos for that rather than live streaming them. But we're here to check out Ren. Let's get into it. I'm excited. We saw part 1 and part 2. They were phenomenal. So we're going to move on to part 3. Let's go. That's a 10-minute song. Just about. So let's see. Does Ren just spaz on musical instruments, bro? He does this crap with the guitar. I love it. And now he's doing this with freaking the piano. Bro, sound like Beethoven out here, bro. Come on now. Crazy. He's got the bag over his head, and it's tied. This camera work is amazingly good. Like, it is so good the way the camera's flopping and then turning and then flip-flopping and then it starts reversing and then the title screen. So good. Wait, maybe that's not Ren. Maybe it is. Can he see out of there? Oh, he can. You gonna take it off? Ren is so good at doing these vocals in his songs where it just sounds creepy, right? It gives you that eerie feeling, like the like something bad's about to happen vibe. Y'all feel what I'm saying? He did it in Violet's Tale at the very beginning, and he's always just so good at doing it. Very, very, very good. Very good.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his
Okay, so he's growing up, and he said that when he first started, talking and stuff, he just wanted everything, mine, mine, mine. He's greedy. So I can kind of see where this is going to progress into as this child grows up, which I think is he said his name was Jimmy.
4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he
Okay, so he develops computer software code that can, you know, detect weaknesses and entryways in cybersecurity. That's pretty dope, yo. I don't know. My dad is a computer programmer, and so I mean that kind of correlates in a way, just because it's like kind of the same genre of occupation. But hey, that's pretty. So far, this is okay. Telling your kid at 5 that, you know, you gotta grow up and be a man, it's kind of crazy. But obviously it worked if he's this successful at 17. Very interesting. You know, he starts to be able to solve complex mathematical equations, and then he's writing code, and then he's finding weaknesses in codes. Listen, so far this is really good. I'm really liking this.
man, this world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
And the world doesn't care about you at all, so you just take as much as you possibly can. Whenever you have the moment, don't even hesitate.
19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23,
If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. Whew. That is crazy.
obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver.
All this is happening to him. He's getting so big, and he's getting so famous, so wealthy. He's making all these huge moves, first selling nuclear weapons to Iran. Is that what he said? And he's doing all this different stuff, and his dad's still like, bro, you're still not the king. You're not even in second place. You serve him still. You got to get there. Which, by the way, there's only one king. I don't even know if that's in the frame, but...
race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting...
So his dad's gone. That's probably going to send him into a spiral. You know, and he's the one that's kind of kept you, you know, ambitious almost because of all the things he's telling you that you have to accomplish in order to get big. That might send this man into a spiral. Let's see. I'm excited. Let's see.
Son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Oh, man. Retaliating in war, and he gets 2 bullets, one in his vertebra and one in his leg. And he's paralyzed. He's not going to be walking again. Dang, dude. Dang. Okay.
And one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Oh, this camera motion and movement is so good. It's literally like a movie. Oh.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves, weighing heavy on
Those riches turn to rubble when the perspective evolves. Bro, these violins, all these instruments, bro, behind this man, they are so good. This is absolutely cinematic, bro. Oh my gosh.
the pavements of his city. 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves, weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
The way we're living is parasitic. Just screw all that money and fame. Come on, bro.
The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Fold it up nice. Yep. Don't want no wrinkles on that now. What exactly are you gonna do with that?
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me,
Ooh. Ooh.
then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold.
We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Oh my gosh. He said that he has no hope for people if they continue to be taught like sheep and they're going to follow like sheep, that, you know, just take care of yourself. If there's more of an advantage for you, especially whenever it comes to money and finances, you got to take it regardless of how it makes other people feel and how it affects other people's lives. Dude, this is deep.
Where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants. He is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain.
45 caliber. He's 45 years old.
An unfortunate fate with a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game."
Okay, everyone, that was Money Game Part 3 from Ren. That was spectacular. Like, that is something special. Ren is, he's so good at doing this. He's just so good at doing this, taking a real world issue, maybe even making a story out of it, or just flat out telling you about it. but he is so freaking good at it. I really like this one. Out of all 3 money games, this is definitely my favorite one for sure. Just telling the whole history of this Jimmy as he's continuing to grow up, and he's taking his father's advice at a young age about how, you know, you need to be rich, you need to be top of the top, you need to be top of the top. You can't have anybody, you can't be below anybody. You have to be on top. Everybody else has to be below you. And money's the way that you have to chase things. That's what your ambition has to be. It's just straight money. You know, more money, more happiness is what he's practically selling him. And he teaches him this from age 5 all the way up until he's a heart attack. And the heart attack from his father being gone makes him spiral out of control. And he's spiraling, he's drinking, abusing his product, which is just alcohol and drugs, and he's making bad decisions, retaliating against people in war, getting injured. Now he can't walk. That sends him into an even further depression until years later he just decides to take himself out. And then all of that he worked for, everything he worked for, all the grades, the money, the products, the codes, the coding softwares, the fame, all of it is gone in a second. And he's the one who took it all away. He worked for all of it and he took it all away. Man, dude. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Guys, if you guys have any other Ren suggestions, please leave them down below in the comments. That was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so glad you guys shared that with me. Looking forward to the next Ren reaction video. But of course, if you guys are new and you want to join me for these reaction videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. Okay, 5K. That's my big goal. I've never been able to even think about reaching that, and you guys have made that possible. So thank you guys so much. While you're down there hitting the subscribe button, if you wouldn't mind, please hit the like button down below also. It really helps the video, it helps push me out to other people, and helps me to engage with more of you fans of Ren and just music in general, because Ren makes some phenomenal music. But of course, that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Peace.